kaimoana, and it's the same goes for land hunting. It's subsistence. It's subsistence hunting. So the competitive, and again, like I'm not going to get myself into trouble here. The competition stuff is just not my thing, and I'm not going to bag it. And I think that there is actually room for it, because I think there is. The competitions are getting much more ethical, I guess you can say, and there's still a lot of community in it. But for me personally, I don't do it. I just don't see it's not my thing. The only reason I even learned how to spearfish, and when I say learned, I'm a freediving instructor, I'm not a spearfishing instructor. I am proudly average, is what I tell people at spearfishing, and it's okay to be average. You don't have to be an expert at something to be passionate about it. But I started to freedive first, and when I was getting into it, I would go out with mates who were guys that were spearos, because that was kind of the only way I could pick up on it and get more experience in the ocean. And I remember looking at them and being like, fuck, I'd never do that. That's like totally barbaric, like holy shit. And then the more that I would see and learn, I was like, oh, actually that's not so bad. And when I did more freediving and spent more time in the ocean, the more I was like, I can't eat the seafood from the supermarket. Because I'm getting so much out of the ocean mentally and spiritually and physically from all of this. I can't. It just doesn't sit well with me. I think I always knew theoretically it was not good, the commercial fishing industry to some degree. But it wasn't until I actually got in the ocean freediving and was like locking eyes with animals and the environment that I was like, I can't do that. So I stopped eating seafood unless I caught it myself, and fishing. I'm not that good at fishing. And I also have fish. I've got no real problem with it, but again, it's still quite, there's a lot of that can contribute to sort of plastic pollution and all that kind of stuff, the fishing waste and all that kind of stuff. So it didn't really sit well with me either. So then I thought, oh, well, spearfishing is actually the most selective and sustainable way of collecting fish. So then when I learned it, I was like, well, this is cool.